Jeff Martin here from resetmeditation.com. We are meditating on the hand, and we are on step 6. So we are going to move through all of the fingers and the thumb. And we're going to move between them. And how I'm going to start, and you can start in a different place if you want, that is fine. It is useful to go through a pattern so that you know you're not missing anything, you know you're not avoiding anything on purpose or unconsciously, just because that is our natural tendency at times. And we want to experience whatever's there, whatever sensations are there for us to experience. They are our experience by right. And so how I'm going to go through these is to start at the thumb and then move along and focused on this palm side, although I'm trying to feel all the way through the finger, all the way through the thumb, all the way through the joints and both sides of the fingers. I'm going to move from the tip of the thumb across and to the pointer finger, and then to the middle finger, and then the ring finger, and then the pinky finger. And then I'm just going to move back through, focused on the other side if I haven't felt that side as well, trying to experience whatever there is to experience that I haven't experienced. So just feel the sensations that are there. They could be hot, they could be cold, they could be tense, they could be loose, they could be rigid, you could feel stretching, you could feel pain, you could feel tingling, you could feel a numbness sensation, you could feel the air, you could feel evaporation if you happen to have sweat developing on your fingers. Whatever is there to experience, just experience it. And I'm going to do just 2 minutes on this area. We're expanding over space, but we also want to expand over time as it is possible. And so if you are comfortable with the 2 minutes and doing all the fingers and the thumb, you can expand in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and we slowly do both of those things, slowly expand in space over the body and expand in time so that we develop the ability to go fast. We develop the ability to go slow and specific, trying to experience each one of the cells individually. We can focus on a small area for a long period of time, or we can move through the entire body over a long period of time, or move through the entire body in a fast period of time or short period of time. And so we want all of those abilities. And so we just develop those over time, right? It's an ability we already have. We are just developing the ability. So I have 2 minutes, and I'm going to move through all of the fingers and the thumb. All right, that is our time. So, like I said I was going to do, start at the tip of the thumb, move through the fingers, move back through, move back through, move back through. And so made it a few times, and you don't necessarily have to do that. You don't necessarily have to move the awareness very fast. You don't necessarily have to move it slow. It's good to be able to do both, right? It's kind of important to be able to do both, really. And so a variety of sensations, and you probably noticed when you're getting up to something like this, to actually verbally relay everything that you're experiencing in a meditation like that would be a lot, right? It would be a lot, just as far as the sensations go, but also then where the mind jumps and the feelings that you have, and not necessarily just the physical feelings, but the emotional feelings, and trying to relay all of that is a lot. So we'll just hit on a couple of key points for me in particular. A decent amount of, it's not exactly tension. There was almost like a soreness, like a used muscle soreness in the base, the joints connecting the finger to the hand of the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger. So kind of a type of soreness there, like a used muscle soreness. A decent amount of tingliness at different places, very noticeable in the tips of all of the fingers and the thumb. So literally the tips of all of them felt tingly in an interesting way, not an unpleasant way. And they're just kind of a unique sensation, like a little bit of electricity is what it feels like, is something like that, but not the bad kind of electricity, right? Just a little bit of electricity that feels kind of good, right? Feels kind of like being alive, something like that. And then my mind jumped to an interaction of internal debate that I'm having that I haven't resolved on whether I should be more tolerant or less tolerant, right? And on certain things. And so, which is fine, right? All of those things are completely fine. And we just keep focusing on the sensations, experiencing what is there for us to experience. That is the whole purpose. That is the key. And it is not to change anything. The sensations will change. You couldn't keep them from changing. That is part of the experience itself.